up? We live on
the punter,
YouTube.
Bradley Pinion, will
Play
handle
Madden.
kickoff duties. And off we go here at Arrowhead. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Yo, 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 yo. Hey, can you hear me, bro?
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
Go ahead and throw it, man.
He'll get this complete.
Hey,
That's
he
the
should have
tight
fumbled.
end.
Hey, can you hear me, man?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Hey, man, shut up.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick.
Oh, come on.
To the pylon. He's pinned.
Hey, you want to say something nasty, you going to throw.
Exactly the way they scripted this.
Hey, we live on
A
YouTube.
beautiful opening drive, Greg.
We live on
Able to find the
YouTube,
end
man.
zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is
Look
execution.
me up. Big Bean
Exactly
205. Look
what
me
they
up.
talked
I ain't
about
been
all
on
week
it
long.
in
They
a
wanted to come
month.
out early in
Plus,
this game
you
and
the
establish
first
an
one.
early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did.
And I
with
ran
that
them
touchdown
knives.
drive.
Shut up, Smoke. You feel me? Move back.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Nah, I want you to dub me.
Ray McLeod on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll throw first play with Penix. He'll get this to McLeod. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix.
Oh, he got to go get that.
Incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast.
It's been a minute,
You know what,
man.
that's
I'm
exactly
rusty.
what they did.
Smoke,
Put
will you please
immediate
shut
pressure
up, bro?
on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
To throw again, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Where you from, man? Where you from,
they'll
dog?
talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st
okay.
quarter.
Bad.
It's the Chiefs on top.
Shout out.
We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
No. Alabama, man. From Alabama. Yeah.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Yeah. We out here in it. We out here in it.
Robinson.
Well, you supposed to go get that block up top. You see, if you go get that block up top, we about to.
16 yards, and it sets up 1st and
goal.
goal.
Go get that block up top. We about to. Man, I ain't even got no subscribers. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a YouTuber. Oh, look at me. My hand slipped. Let's get it.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point.
That's a bet, bro. We in the Chiefs Kingdom with it.
And the Falcons move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
We in the Chiefs Kingdom with it. You did?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Yeah. Playing me. You ain't gonna
Deep
go
in the
to
end
sleep.
zone, he's gonna bring this one out.
Smoke, when you shut up, please smoke. Please. There we go.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
I knew he was going to play maker. Pick it off. Bro, they need.
It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
If they would have let me click, I'm not worried about that.
Yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off.
We want that rock. We don't care about no big hit.
On the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
We want that ball.
1st down throw. Mahomes. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins.
All right, let's go.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes.
I knew that was coming.
To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They put Kelce in motion.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose.
Yeah, all that throwing across the middle, doing all that, no. But I like that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
But it's incomplete.
McLeod now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Move, man.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end.
I'm trying to tell you, Smoke, you need to get your life together, bro. Real talk. Man, I don't know what this dog on today. He in love.
On 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On second down, here's Penix.
Oh, come on, Penn.
Intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And
come on, Penn.
It's going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is
overran him.
Hopkins. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Sudden change.
You had a running back coming out of the backfield.
On your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
And he will...
Oh, no way!
Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The offense
For the time that I really want to drill him.
For 2. They put Kelsey in motion. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And a solid run back there. He'll get
got a
this
whole
out
bunch of ring rush, baby.
30-yard line.
Ring rush. I've been on him about a month plus.
It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. It hangs up a bit, and now he loses the football. It's pulled, and now he loses the football. The defense.
I was trying to get my guys in position to scoop and score.
Here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. McLeod now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Slot man in motion left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the right, that's Pitts.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
Why didn't he get that block?
Finally run him down. Penix gonna throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We're going to go play action with Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They run over center with Robinson. And he finds some space
get in there, my boy.
After a gain of 7 on first down. On second down, Penix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll try and run the option left. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There you is.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Throw on the
run.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on
everybody want to pick up a gun, won't nobody kill.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's going to be taken down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's second and goal.
I gotta bring some heat.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work.
Well, I'm stripping all day.
Things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Here's Mahomes.
Well, they not letting me click on the man.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix.
I see him sitting up there, bro.
All the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
I see that nigga sitting up there, too.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was
I got all my timeouts. I'm tripping.
The ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try the option here.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll get this to McLeod.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, here's Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and 2, and Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Throwing again,
Got it.
it's Penix.
Throw that bitch, bro. On my life, cuz. Throw that bitch, bro. Throw that bitch, bro. Oh, good game, bro. Hey, I'm rusty. GG's, bro. Ooh. I still got it.
In this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own.
Hey, I wasn't kicking no field goal.
You've got to try to force a turnover.
No, I was going.
That's exactly
I was going for the touchdown, bro, on everything.
And comes away with a pick to save them some points.
I know. I thought I had a step. I ain't doing that, bro. I don't play like that.
Here's first and 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
It's windy out here where I'm at, bro. I could have lined up and took the 3. But I said, no, let's just, you know what I mean? I had a slipping too. Oh, what happened? Bro. Just gave me, I mean, I lost that anyway, but it's all good. I just roll with the Falcons. I'm gonna roll with boom, 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 should I roll with them? What should I roll with? Should I roll with them? Or should I roll with I'll play the Broncos next or something. But he got one though, man. He got me. Just rusty, man.
We are approximately 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland.
He got the check.
Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And able to get this out to the 25.
Yo, you got a mic? Yo, mic up. Don't be afraid.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
Oh, man. Disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll run for the first time here with Brian. And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Gone. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Come on now. Come on.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he also makes plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Gone. Out to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Running for it, Montgomery. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
So what happened?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still going. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Daniels. Flushed out right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive.
Come on, man. Stop playing like that.
Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Goff now looking to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Noah Ibbenagany. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie
They
game.
know what
They just
you're
want
doing.
to press it a little bit right before the half,
What
hoping to
you
get
making?
one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Throwing now is Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he loses the football
he's gonna fumble twice.
Scooped up by the Lions. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the
challenge and stopped him.
Bring it up 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Seibert's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Do too. Thanks, buddy.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot before break here. Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
He's always trying to flip that bad boy. I think. All right, Robinson.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Daniels sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
I was waiting for him to make that break.
They need 12 here. It's third down. And now an audible here into something else. Daniels from the gun on third down.
Throw the ball,
and pressure coming, and they got him once again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. Off the play fake. Daniels. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
I should have thrown it to X, but I ain't know, man. I just play on Michael Penix and that left-handed and got me messed up.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go. In the end zone.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now receiver in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
In motion left, that's Crowder.
Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes
in.
It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Running
on my dang on phone for a split second, and that's what I get.
Excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That's exactly what I get.
1st and 10 here.
Back to throw, gone. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side of St. Brown. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw again. On the move past the 40. And down right around the 37. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. There he goes, right side. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he
That's
is
going
jump.
to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now, Goff. That is caught by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff now to throw. Now he's got it. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Stop bullshit, Bean.
Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.